Hey everybody, I'm back again, third time this week, I think, with another toy review. This time it is another NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles action figure. This time it is the Ultimate Muckman and Joe Eyeball. As usual, the Fred Wolf cartoon line is a Target exclusive. NECA also sells them on their website, and that's where I got Mondo and Muckman. Took a little bit for them to get here, but they came wrapped very nice in bubble wrap, and the boxes weren't dinged or anything like that. And I really love the box art for these, which I'll get to at the end of this video, because I want to make it a priority to show this because they're just so nice. Anyways, like usual, I am going to jump right into the accessories first. We'll get right into this. I'm not going to open it because I want to leave it as is, I think. I'm not sure yet, but I do love that they put the Tropotron Lab logo on there. That's a nice little deep cut from the cartoon. Obviously, this is a deep cut character in the cartoon. He only has one episode. But most people know Muckman and Joe Eyeball from their old Playmates action figures. But this is really cool. There is real slime inside here, which you could use for these figures and other ones. But I just really love the design of this and everything. It's just really cool. So there's that. Obviously you get a garbage can here, and that holds Joe Eyeball. Joe Eyeball, his head is on a ball joint. I wasn't expecting it to be quite so loose and have free range there. It's pretty wild. He also has articulated shoulders on his top arms here. Now, the tentacles, they are glued in place, as are his feet and his tail. None of that stuff moves. And unfortunately, the eyeballs are not bendy like I thought maybe they would be. Also, they do not move. I would not recommend trying to move them because they are glued into place, and they might break if you try to mess with them too much. So anyways, Joe goes in this little garbage can here, and the garbage can goes into Muckman's back here. There is unlike the old figure, this one has just a peg that slides right in nice and easy. The old figure had like a different type of peg that popped into his back. I feel like this is nice because it really doesn't mess with the figure too much. If you decide not to have that in there. So I'll keep that on him for display purposes. You can see how nice Joe fits in there. You could probably have him hang out a little more or whatever, like that. You can have him being seen a little more there, so he's not so hidden behind Muckman. Alright, so there's that. I'm gonna put him back in though. What else? This weapon that comes with Muckman here is called a Rockalizer. This is actually General Trag's weapon. I mean, you can put it with Muckman or whoever you want, but this is from the episode Rock Around the Block. It was a General Trag episode where he was making rocks come to life and stuff. I mean, it makes kind of sense because, you know, it's called a Rockalizer, not a Muckalizer. But anyways, this is crazy deep cut. This weapon, it's very fragile also, by the way. I've seen people reporting that they're coming broken and stuff. Like this piece right here, it looks like it would break very easily, so I would not mess with it too much. I would have, when designing this, I maybe would have sculpted this piece to come out a little bit more to protect that. Even if it's not, you know, show accurate, you just don't want something like this to be so fragile and to break like that. but is really, really cool. I can't wait to put it with my Trag figure. There is that. No, I'll get to the mouth in a minute. He only comes with 2 sets of hands. I feel like he doesn't need too many different types of hands, but these ones are like weapon or item, accessory, whatever, holding hands. And they're a brand new sculpt. No one has had these hands before. And he also has these open hands as well, which are another brand new sculpt. So there you go. And this figure has a cool feature. What is a little difficult to get out, he has interchangeable mouths. Really gotta kind of wiggle it out to get it out. There you go. And he has he has a surprise face. So the 2 different mouths that you get are one with his mouth kind of closed with the teeth just showing, and this one has kind of a disgusted look to it. I have it upside down. I can't decide. Oh no, I think I had it the right way. Alright, I can't decide which one I like more. Which one do you guys like more? The disgusted face or the closed one? Let's see here. I'll try to get this one back out so you guys can see the one he came with again. See, it's a little difficult. You gotta really rock it back and forth. It goes in very easily. I think I might like the teeth down more than the kind of disgusted look he's got on the other mouth. So I'm gonna take Joe out, and then see that comes out real easy. I want to go over his articulation. So it's kind of amazing, the articulation and stuff that they put on this figure, because he's kind of just a big blocky sturdy blob of a character. He has a ball jointed head, which you can rotate all the way around, and it sucks because there's some really nice details underneath. You kind of really can't see unless you want to really look. There's some really cool sculpting underneath there for the neck and stuff. And he's got ball jointed shoulders, articulation here in his arms, both sides. And they oiled these up pretty well. Double jointed elbows. He's a greasy Muckman. But like I'm saying, these are moving real nice. Unfortunately, the hands tend to pop out pretty easily. Not this side so much, but this one, when I try to bend it, it kind of pops out. See, it pops out when I try to move it. You know, if you hold it down, it's not gonna really do that. So that's the arm articulation. I do love that they sculpted the his outfit separately from his body, because that way you can really, you know, check out the whole sculpt of Muckman, and then you get like this as organs and this apple here or whatever. You know, there's separate pieces that are plugged into the sculpt. This stuff is sculpted into the body. He has articulation here in his chest, articulation here in his waist. Let's see. He has the new hip articulation. I had an easier time moving this leg on this side. This one, it's a little stuck. Not too bad though. Like I said, he's flowing pretty well. I'm not the biggest fan of the new hip articulation because I feel it makes the hips real loose, you know. But really kind of have to really pose him real well so he doesn't fall over. Again, nice articulation. You can kind of see how it's shiny here. That's some oil that was put into the knee articulation. This one's a little tight. Still able to move it though. You see a little bit of paint coming off there. It's hidden though, so I don't care. He has foot and blob articulation. Really like that. Look, and it's even on a swivel, which is really, really crazy that they did that for this globby muck foot. I love the cartoony sewer lid. It's really nice. And this one has the swivel too. And paint job's fantastic on this. I'm really impressed with this figure. I'm not the biggest fan of the cartoon design of Muckman compared to like the original action figure, but I think that they really knocked this one out of the park. It's just really cool. I don't think pictures and stuff do it justice. I think it's even cooler in person, like out of the box and stuff. He is just really, really, really cool. Yeah, super cool stuff. All right, so I'm gonna put him aside for a minute and just talk about how cool the box art is. I talked about Mondos in my last video, but I just love it because like what's going on with the turtles is like kind of what happened to them in their episode with Muckman. He caused them to get like weak and powerless when they were around him, and they had to come up with an antidote so they weren't sick and like falling over and helpless around him. So he was a pretty formidable foe until they made him realize that they were not the bad guys who mutated him, and it was Shredder. And I love the back here with Joe and Irma, because Irma was always hitting on every character on the show, and was always after a man, and his little sleazeball Joe Eyeball there, he wanted to go on a date with Irma, and that's what he brought her there, a little piece of slime from the refrigerator. It was really funny. But yeah, absolutely gorgeous artwork. Again, and photography and stuff too. Just super cool. Really, really love this stuff. I can't wait to see who is coming next in this line. It's always exciting. Really love it. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.